Hello, and welcome back to another TACC tutorial. Today we'll be going over requesting an allocation. In order to request an allocation, you first have to have a TACC account. Please see our video on creating a TACC account. In addition, you must be PI or Principal Investigator eligible. A PI is typically someone who is faculty, staff, or a postdoctoral researcher at a higher education institution. Graduates and undergraduate students should have their advisors assume the responsibility of PI who can submit the allocation request. If you scroll further down on this page, you will see that we have additional information on the allocation opportunities. This is a brief synopsis of the different allocation types that we offer. We see allocation project limits, which is something to consider when making your allocation request. Additional information about data storage if you have large amounts of data that you need to store for this allocation. And a brief mention of our TACC analysis portal for visualizations. If we scroll back up to the opportunities, as you can see, we have several options for requesting an allocation. Today, we'll be going over the Apply on TxRAS option. If, after navigating to the TxRAS system, you do not see any opportunities for you to participate in, we highly recommend that you request an access allocation, which can be done at access-ci.org/get-started. And unfortunately, the Frontera allocations option will be depreciated soon, so we won't be going over that today. When I click Apply on TxRAS, it navigates me to a login page, and here I enter my TACC credentials. Once you have entered your user credentials, please click Login, and you will see the Submission Opportunities page. If it looks different for you than it does for me, that is to be expected. If there is a research opportunity such as NAIR that you believe you should be a part of, please open a ticket with TACC User Services Allocations team. For today's example, I will be using a University of Texas System Institution submission. Once clicked, it will bring you to this page. You'll need to put in a project title, a public abstract, which is a synopsis of your project and the goals of your allocation, some important keywords that might help with metrics. Please select which field of science, as this is something we track as well. Further down, you can put in related personnel to the project. There is only one PI. However, you can have co-PIs or delegates on your project. This is something you can add later on. Supporting grants is encouraged, but not required. You may select which resources you would like to apply for, depending on your submission type or system. These might vary. And at the bottom of this page, we have required documents. The main required document is a PDF that is a more in-depth explanation of your science and your goals for your allocation. For an example of what this main document should look like, please navigate back to the Allocations main page and scroll down to the Allocations Opportunities section. Highlighted here, we have a link that leads to an example main document. Thank you for watching our allocations request video. We'll be doing a follow-up video to this one where we interview one of our reviewers. They'll be going over best practices and what they're looking for in a submission request. We hope to see you there for that video as well.